Hey folks, I'm here in my kitchen. I want to show you this product because this is one of the coolest things that I found at the ASD in Las Vegas. These heat packs are remarkable. You know, I've seen those heat packs before, the kind with the chemicals in them and you crush them up and then you can use them and then you have to throw them away. What struck me about these was the fact that you reuse them. There's a way to activate the heat when you're through with it, when you're all done with it. You can take it and recharge it. You put it in boiling water, it takes it back to its original state, and you can push the button and use it again over and over and over. This thing is so cool. I love this. So let me show you how it works. Okay, I wanted to show you today one of the cool products that I picked up at the Vegas ASD show. It's by a company called Snap Heat. And the thing that I really liked about this product is that it's reusable. A lot of times you've seen those little heat packs where you break something inside of it and then it gets hot and then you throw it away. And I'm the kind of person that I hate throwing things away. So the way this works is there's a little switch in here, and when you activate this switch that's in here, see how what happens here is that it starts to solidify and it starts to get warm. And what happens is this thing gets warm to 130 degrees. It's nothing but saline and water. It's a chemical reaction. It's very pliant at first. You can kind of, and I'll show you some of the bigger sizes, but you can apply this. This will stay warm for approximately an hour, this size, the smaller size. Larger sizes, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then the very largest size could be 3 to 4 hours. But this thing is absolutely warm. Now it gets up to 130 degrees. You see that chemical reaction was very quick. Now normally when you have one of these, you have to take it, use it, and then you throw it away. But the really cool thing about this particular product is that you can reuse it. And I'm going to show you how to basically reset this so that it's right back to the state that it was in when we started, and I can use it again over and over and over hundreds of times. Don't be afraid to handle this either, because this medical grade vinyl here is 20 mils thick, and the seams are radio frequency sealed to 44 mils. I mean, you can see that this thing is really solidly built. This is one of the things that drew me to this product at the ASD, was the fact that this is solid quality. This is something I can hang my hat on. Basically, you can cut this open and eat it. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to, because it's just highly concentrated salt and water. That's all it is. It's non-toxic. So you don't have to worry about any harmful chemicals or anything like that. Not that these things are going to break. These things are tough, really tough. And this heat is amazing that's coming off of this thing. You cannot believe it until you feel this heat. There's another size that's quite popular, very popular as a matter of fact. It's this size here, and this particular size, you can put this on your neck, you can wrap it around your shoulders, you can put this in your lower back. It's long enough to actually go down your spine if you want to just put it down your spine. And when this thing solidifies, just like this is done, and it starts to get hot like this, you can wrap it around, form it around, and you'll have that heat whenever you need it. And the cool thing about it is, when you're done with it, you take this pack, you bring the water to a boil, you drop this pack into the water, turn it down to 3/4 to half heat on your stove, let that thing sit for 10-12 minutes, and a little bit longer on the bigger ones, probably about 20 minutes, and you're right back to where you started. You're right back to this liquid state, and then all you have to do is use it is to take the button, push the button, and there you have it. You can start the whole process all over again. So these things are the neatest things that I have seen in a long time. Anything that you can use heat for. You're not tied to an electrical outlet. You don't have to be hooked up to a 6 to 8 foot cord. You can take this hunting, fishing, skiing, camping, boating. It's used in the medical field. It's a moist heat, so you can use it for backaches and muscle soreness and menstrual cramps and hypothermia. I mean, there's just all kinds of things that you can do with this, and it's reusable. The other thing I discovered was if I put this in the refrigerator, this gets nice and cold, and I can actually use this as a cold compress to begin with, and when I lose the heat from that, and it retains its cool for quite some time. I was surprised. I wish I'd had this when I had my neck problems. This could then push the button, you've got heat, so you've got a cold heat thing going on there. This is a remarkable product. You guys need to check this out, and I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with these. Very much a quality product. So go ahead and take a look at the prices. I told you when I started this site that I wasn't going to get cheap junk. This is not cheap junk. This is real quality product that you can use over and over and over again. Okay, so I wanted to show you this real quick. I've got a little pot of water here. I'm bringing it to a boil. Now I put a spoon in an old metal spoon I had. I put that in the bottom. The manufacturer recommends when you're working with these that you put a metal steamer in the bottom of the pot, because this will drop to the bottom because it's heavier. But you drop this in there, make sure it's covered up, and then I'm going to turn my heat down to, I don't know, about 3/4. Set my stove timer for 10 minutes, and I'm just going to let that boil. Okay, so my 10 minutes is up. I just turn off my timer, flip off the heat. All I'm going to do is just move this, and you can already see, if you look at it, it's already gone back to its liquid state. Now I'm just going to let it sit there and let it cool to room temperature, dry it off. I'm ready to go all over again. I can reuse this over and over and over. Very cool. Okay, so there you have it. Think about it. If you do any kind of work with emergency services, maybe you're a part-time sports coach, having a couple of these in your bag of goodies would be well worth the money. Outside, if you spend any time outside in the cold, imagine you go to a football game, it's cold as heck outside, you got one of these big pads that you activate and sit on for a few hours. That'd be sweet. So this is definitely something that anything that you can think of that you can use heat for, this is a product that you could use over and over and over again. Really psyched about this one. Check it out.